everybody, my name is Kelyse, aka Raina, and welcome back to K2K Beauty, the channel where the girls stay beat. Before I get started, this is a channel where I talk about beauty, hair, and so on and so forth. If you want to see a channel where it's literally just about me and the things I like to do in my other hobbies and things that I like to talk about, you can check out my personal channel, KT Raina, in the description box down below or linked at the end of this video. Today, what we're going to be doing is a natural look with a twist. I have ordered some Fenty beauty products and I'm going to be creating a natural look with said products and reviewing them. Also, I decided to add a little twist. For you guys who do not know, I love eyeliner and I love graphic eyeliner. I love the new trend that's going on nowadays with the natural look with the eyeliner because it really resonates with me and something that I've always enjoyed doing. So I decided to invest in some nice colored makeup paints from P.Louise. It came in this cute little bag. It's so cute. It says signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. And I ordered 3 little brushes to help with painting it on. And I got some pretty basic colors: black, white, yellow, blue, red, purple, and green. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just mix these up and create a color that I want. I'll also be using that in combination with the many other colorful eyeliners that I have that are more in a pencil or crown texture. So first up is my base. I'm gonna start off with Milk Hydro Grip Primer base. I've never tried this before, so I decided to get a mini to see how this works out. I'm gonna do 2 pumps. I heard that this is really good primer, so we'll see how this goes, girl. I can tell it has a grip on my skin. It doesn't like just melt into the skin. It's kind of sticky, but not in an uncomfortable way, in a very hydrating way, which is good because it's a Hydro Grip Primer. Okay, so now that that's set in, I'm going to start with color correcting. What I'm going to be using as my foundation is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blur Skin Tint in the shade number 10. Now I was very worried about the shade number 10 because it looks very pale and I'm more of a tan girl. However, we'll see what happens. If worst comes to worst, I have a Fenty Beauty cream bronzer in the color Honey Glaze, so you can always add back that natural tan. I want to see if this Eavesdrop Blur tint will hold up against my color correcting and concealer correcting. Okay, so I used the Pro Concealer in Peach and I used the Pro Concealer in Green and I blended it out, and now I'm going to put my concealer over top of it. Okay, so as you can see, the concealer looks like it's going to be darker than the Eavesdrop. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I keep saying Eavesblur. It says blurring skin tint, that's why. So the it looks like it's darker than the Eavesdrop, but we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so I blended out my concealer. Now it's time to try the Eavesdrop. So I'm gonna drop some on the back of my hand. Okay, it looks golden, like it's some golden tan tones, like a little bit of red, because our undertones are yellow golden, which has little bits of red in it. So it looks like it might do its job. We'll see. So I'm gonna use my hands a little bit because they did okay. As I blend it out, it really does blend into my skin color, so that's good. It's not too pale. It is, however, getting rid a little bit of my tan color. So, but that's okay because we have the bronzer. So I don't really like using my hands, so I'm going to just drop it on the back of my hand and then I'm gonna dab it in with my sponge. Now the most tan parts of my face are around here on my forehead and around my mouth around here. So it definitely disappeared. It's gone, but it looks good. It looks all one color, which isn't natural, but it looks like my color. I don't look pale. So does it give your skin a nice natural blur? Yes. Does it cover everything up? No, it is a skin tint, so it's not going to cover everything up, but it's going to blur it out so it doesn't look that noticeable. It does go over my color corrector well, only after I put the concealer on and blended everything out. I feel like if I didn't put the concealer on, if I didn't blend the color corrector out, it would be showing through. Another thing, it blends well with my concealer, so that's great, that's awesome. What I'm going to do now is start adding the bronzer. I still see redness around my nose that I tried to cover up, and I still see redness down here. So like I said, it is a skin tint, it's not like a serious foundation. So if you have serious pigmentation, I suggest doing your color correcting concealer first. Make sure that's blended out and that's covered up properly, and then putting the skin tint on top. Now when I got this, there was like little water droplets on top, and when I rubbed it in, it really activated this. I'm gonna use an angle brush, and I'm gonna go in.
Music licensing reimagined.
That's pretty. That's pretty. Wait, like, I usually go very, very light with powder bronzers because it's so easy to overdo it and make it extremely noticeable. But this is like, it's like a balm, right? It's not like super thick and like greasy or anything like that. Like, it's like a balm. It really blends in, very hydrating, and it's very, very natural, like a natural tan. And I love that. And you can blend it in to the point where it looks like it's pretty much gone, or you can layer on top of it. So I think that's really awesome. I think that's enough. Oh, this looks really good. This looks really, you know what? I'm gonna use this until there's no more left. Period. Because like, I can't explain this, but when you use like a powder bronzer, it's very clear that, you know, it's makeup. This isn't very clear that it's makeup. It looks like a natural tan. It looks like your face is just naturally that color, which it is. My face is naturally this color on the outskirts, but period. Because when you do makeup, when you do your base, you have to add color back to it, because your face, especially for people of color, tends to be multiple different colors. That really adds to those dimensions, and this, it adds to those dimensions, and it looks natural, and it's the perfect color for my skin. Very hard to overdo this, so don't get too happy with it, but it's very hard to overdo this. It's very, very hard to overdo this. Like with powder, it's very easy to overdo it, very easy to be like, oh shit, I put too much. Not with this, girl. And I love this color because it's not too red. I feel like some bronzers are a little too red, and it makes it goes from looking tan to looking, you know, sunburnt. And that's not what we want. We don't want to look sunburnt. We want to look nice and flavorful, all right? That's what we want. That's what we want to give the people, okay? Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows with the Fenty Beauty Pro MVP Sculpting Brow Wax Pencil and Styler. I wanted to try this because I have eyebrow gel, but you know, with eyebrow gel, it gets very crunchy. It can get flaky if you rub on it. The only positive thing about eyebrow gel is that it stays in its place. So I'm going to try this wax. We'll see how this works. Now I'll take the other side. This isn't like a traditional spoolie. This is quite literally a brush, but it's really soft. And I think this is like plastic pieces. Okay, it's doing its thing, The only thing that I would say is a little bit of a downside is the fact that this doesn't dry. Like, it holds it in a place, but if you accidentally like lay on a pillow or something accidentally brushes across your eyebrows, it's gonna move out of place. So that's the only downside to this. Other than that, I like it because it's not super crunchy and allows space for my eyebrows to naturally fall into the position that I want it to fall in, and it doesn't clump my eyebrow hairs together and make them look really weird. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the graphic eyeliner design. So as you can see on my shirt, it says I have a pair of wings and white, blue, and like a pinkish purple. And then if you look on the back, it actually has a pair of wings. She has a pair of wings in the same colors, in the white and the purplish pink. What I am going to do is I am going to have a graphic eyeliner look that matches. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with the white and I put some on a paper plate. So it squeezes out just a little bit like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that on top of my eyelid and see what happens. I think that I'm going to make my eyelid a white color, which means I'm going to actually use the eyelid primer. These brushes are really soft. You don't have to break them or anything like an actual paintbrush. I'm going to get my eyelid primer, Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This way, the white actually sticks and it doesn't blend into everything. So I'm going to take some of this white with this brush. As you can see, it's not blending in with the colors on my eye, which is awesome, but it is not solid white. So what I'm going to do is take advantage of the sticky base and use a white powder to fill in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this white from the matte book from the crown case and try and fill it in with this thick brush. Okay, well that helped a lot to fill in the blanks. So now I'm going to carve that shape out with some Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm Original.
Music licensing.
Okay, so I finished carving it out. It's a really cute shape. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to outline the top in blue. However, I think that this blue color here is way too strong of a blue. The blue on here is a little bit lighter. The blue on my shirt is a little bit lighter, so we're going to mix this with some white. So now this is the perfect color. And so I'm going to take some of this and outline the white. There's that part. Now what I need to do is the pink part, but we don't have the color pink, we have the color red. So I'm going to mix the red with some white. I'm gonna add a little bit of purple. The color matches a lot better, as you can see. So now we're going to take this and put it under here. Okay, so this is my design, and I'm gonna do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Hello, I am back, and this is the final look for lips. If you're wondering what I did for the lips, I lined my lips with the Crown Case colored pencils, Magenta, and then I used the Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream from Black Radiance Beauty, which is a black owned store. I love this nude pink, it's so pretty. Then on top of it, for a little pizzazz, I added Tarte H2O gloss in this pretty purple color. It's called Getaway. It's really pretty, I love it. And it came out to this nice glossy color. I feel really nice. For the under eyes, I added the magenta color that I made, but then I added some white and made it more of a pinkish color, a lighter version of what I put on my eyes, just to make it pop more. I honestly think it looks really cute. Again, with the eyebrow wax, I had to keep brushing it into the shape that I wanted because it moves around. It doesn't dry. So that's the only downside, but I really like it because it's not crunchy, it doesn't flake up or anything, and it doesn't clump my eyebrow hairs together. So I will give it I'll say 7 out of 10. The basic eye colors from P.Louise, I give this an 8 out of 10 just because it's really easy to make it really thin. And so of course you have to go over top of it with a powder, which is what it was made for. But even then it still looks kind of thin. So you have to use the right tools to get the thickness that you want. But yeah. For the cream bronzer, I give this a 10 out of 10. Very nice color, very nice application, very nice texture, everything. It is perfect in my opinion. Then last but not least, the Eavesdrop. I give the Eavesdrop a 10 out of 10, even because it is a skin tint, and skin tints aren't supposed to cover up a lot of spots. They're just supposed to be like a second layer of skin essentially, and that's what it feels like. It's not super greasy or uncomfortable, and it blurs dark spots and the pores and stuff like that, and the color matching was correct. So that is awesome. Those are products that I tried today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh yeah, and these brushes, 10 out of 10 as well. Very soft, very easy to use. So yeah, that's my review on these products. I really love them. They're really awesome. I hope you guys like my look, and I'm gonna give my face a final spray. Okay, well, this is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're feeling really generous and you really like this video, there is a donation/tip jar in the description box down below in the form of my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and a very special website called Coffee, where you can buy me a coffee. It's $5 for coffee, so you can purchase as many as you want, and it will be sent to me to fund this channel and continue the growth of this channel so I can push out more content for you guys. Again, if you want to see more subject matters that I talk about or different hobbies that I like to showcase on here, you can go to my personal YouTube channel called Raina. It will be linked at the end of this video and description box down below. I hope you had a great time, and see y'all in the next one. Bye. Let me see if that one's open. Purr. He called me Big Purr. Big fat ass purr. Like I'm saying, meow meow.